Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm here to do a second impression of a lot of products that I have kind of only used really once on my channel. There's a couple of products that I've used maybe a handful of times, but it's been a while since I've actually used them. So I hope that makes sense. So yeah, pretty much everything is I have used on camera, but this is more of like a second impression just because I currently don't have anything new to try, so I thought I would do something a bit different even though I've done something like this before. I'm just rambling. So I've already used a face milk just because I have used all of my face milks multiple times. I used the papaya one and it's pretty much finished. So this is like the second face milk that I've used up now, which is pretty good because that means I will order more. So let's go on to primer. So I'm going to be using the Revolution H2O Hydrate Primer. So this is part of Revolution's new brand, which is called Relove essentially. So I have done like a full face of pretty much, yeah, almost a full face of like first impressions, and I've used a lot of their other products before like a second time really, but this one I don't believe I have tried again. I might have tried it like a week or so ago, I can't remember. Literally I don't remember what happened yesterday. My brain is like a filter. But anyway, this, I really like the smell of it. I don't 100% know what the smell is, and because the writing is so freaking tiny I can't even see even if I was wearing my glasses, but I do really like the way that it kind of feels. I have really dry skin even with a face milk, so using something that's going to hydrate me is always perfect. And yeah, it smells nice. I'm just sniffing my hand. So weird. So when it comes to foundation, this foundation, I like the coverage, but it makes me really orange. So this is the Essence Stay All Day 16-hour long-lasting foundation in the shade Soft Nude. But I'm going to be adding the NYX drops with it. So this is the Total Control Pro. These are, yeah, this is just a light shade. So what this is going to do is to help lighten up the foundation, I hope, without making it look too orange, I hope. So yeah, I've only tried this once on camera because I didn't like the way it looked on me, because I look like an alien. I like tan doesn't suit me. I don't tan very easily when it comes to just natural tan. So I've taken some pumps on my hand and I'm going to be using this as I'm just going to put it with it to hope that it works. And it's gone all like milky. So I'm using my sponge and I'm going to mix it in first, just so we'll see how it goes. Please pray for Mojo. Right, I'm tapping it in a few places first. If you don't get that reference, it's a Simpsons reference. But anyway, yeah, I have a lot of pigment on my skin and this is a really nice full coverage foundation. Obviously, it's, yeah, like I mentioned, it was way too orange for me. So I'm hoping that the lightning drops will help it calm it down a bit. So let's see how it goes. And when it comes to Essence foundation, it's the first foundation I've ever tried, but when looking at their colour selection, they don't have a big range, unfortunately, which, unless that must have just been how it was online, because I got it from Feel Unique, and you can also purchase Essence in Wilkinson's as well. But again, I think it just might depend on if it's a new product. If it's an older product, then, you know, newer products hopefully might have more colour range, shade range, which is what I meant. Okay, so it's still pretty orange on me, because if you look at my actual on my actual neck, you'll see a difference. So I'm going to see if the drops will work on my hand separately. I might try them on the sponge and see how it goes. It's so watery. Okay, I don't know if this is going to do anything. I really like the NYX foundation, the drop foundation. It is a really nice shade. It's in the shade Vanilla. It is a little bit darker for me. I don't know why, mainly because I bought the shade, I got the shade, well, hang on, I didn't buy it. I selected the shade Vanilla because I got it sent to me, because with their I think it's like the High Glass foundation. That is the shade I use, and it is a really good shade on me. So I don't know why that one has come out, but this is still really orange. So the drops haven't really done anything. Again, this is Oompa Loompa world for me. Yeah, I actually thought that the drops would help, and again, yeah, this is like obviously like a second impression, because when I tried this with the actual drops, it did work quite well, but I'm guessing with other foundations it probably doesn't work so well. So as you can see, this, yeah, I'm not going to keep this makeup on very long anyway, but yeah, it's just unfortunate because it is quite a nice foundation. When you kind of think about it, it just hasn't come off very well. So let's go on to setting powder, and this is only a powder that I literally tried yesterday for a video, and it's the Technic Superfine matte press powder. It does come with a sponge, but I'm not going to use a sponge because I don't like those sponges. I'm going to lightly tap powder on because I have a cream blush in a minute that I'm going to use. It's not my melt one, so that one I haven't, you know, that is not going to be like a first second impression because I've used that one so many times, but I absolutely love it. But yeah, this powder is quite nice off like a second impression, because when I tried it yesterday, it did really help the foundation stay in for quite a while. I did wear it for a few hours, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna actually go in with my bronzer today. I actually feel like I probably shouldn't, just because it won't really do anything because of how orange I look, but I would have used my Revolution Pro sculpting bronzer, but I feel like I'm not going to use it today because I'm already quite tanned so I'm not going to use that just because it won't work. So I'm going to go straight onto blush, and I'm using my e.l.f. Putty blush only because it's been a long time since I have used it. I'm going in with one of my brushes, and like I said, it is yeah, it's a product that I have used so many times, but it's been a while since I used it because I either tend to go for my Melt Cosmetics one or I'm testing out other ones. So this one I have not tried in a while, and because there's no shade on it, I think it is the shade Barley. I remember that from last time. I don't remember many things in life, but sometimes certain shades I do remember. But this is such a nice pigmented blush, and it is a cream blush as well. You can either go in with a sponge or a brush. I prefer a brush just because I guess with the stippling kind of the bristles, it catches on really easily. So with the sponge, for me it doesn't catch on as much, and I know I've put on a lot, but that's because I like to pile on a blush, to be honest. I'm just going to add a bit of powder on top just to make it go down a bit. I've got some like spots around here that are issues at the moment, but it's not being too bad. Right, so with highlighter, again, this is a product I tried yesterday, but it's the Technic Mega Glow, and there are 4 different shades. The shade that I went in with 2 shades yesterday, so it's quite difficult to open for some reason. I went in with these 2, so I feel like I'm not going to try this gold one because that's way too dark, but I might just go back in with this one because it did come out really nicely on me yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's nice, and I think this was only £2.50. So yeah, Technic are really nice. Surprisingly, like it took me a very long time to try their product just because I wasn't too sure if they were actually any good. But yeah, I do like it. So I'm just going to quickly set down my face with my Essence Hydrate and Prime Mist. This is one that I haven't used in ages, and I absolutely love this. So just going to completely hydrate and wet my face, and it smells so nice. And I'm saying that like I'm choking, but literally because I just sprayed it all on my face. But I like the way it gives me a bit more of a glow as well, a bit of a wet look. So I'm going to go on to my eye base now, and I haven't used this in a while, and it's my Beauty Bay one in the shade, I think it's like, yeah, it's base number 2, and I keep on forgetting that I have this. Like I go through phases of using eye bases and then not using eye bases, but I thought today I would use it because it's been a while. And Beauty Bay, I don't know why I said it like that, they do have a lot of shades for their bases. So yeah, this is shade 2. I think number 1 is like pure white. or they just have one which is just called white or something like that. But yeah, they do have a lot for matching skin tones, so that's pretty good. So let's go on to eyes. So I'm using two different kind of sets of eyeshadow. So I'm using the Mocktail palette by Colourpop, which I have only used once, but I really love this. And then just dropping it everywhere. And then the other thing I'm going to go in with is also Colourpop, but it's two separate pans and then also some Spectrum shadows. So I feel like I'm going to incorporate them both today. I have again used them both on camera, but I feel like I want to do a bit more of a different look today, just because the last time I did it, I did a really nice look, I feel, but I can obviously do another one. So I'm first going to go in with the shade just here, which is called, because I can lift it up, it's called Imperial, and this is just an individual shade that you can get from Colourpop's website, and you can buy, I bought the empty palette as well. So let me just settle this down a bit. The problem with eyeshadow bases, sometimes they do crease in your lid if you don't completely either set it down or get working straight away. Not all eyeshadow bases do that, but majority of them do. So Imperial, I'm just going in, like straight away you see the pigment, like insane and gorgeous. So that I'm just gonna pile in. I haven't bought from Colourpop in a while, and I still haven't, so I'm actually quite proud of myself. I don't think that there's anything that has really caught my eye. They keep on coming out obviously with a lot of individual products. Like I think they came out recently with some blushes that looked really nice, but I might hold off for just a little bit longer, maybe until more of my face milks run out, and then I can just buy more, because they do have them as a set, so I might pick those up again. We'll see how, if they bring out any different ones, I'll see. Okay, so that was Imperial. That is looking really good. I haven't gone completely in because I want to just gradually build it in together. So I'm going to go in next, probably like I did last time, with the shade at the bottom, which is called Chaser, just here. So I'm going to take a slight amount, tap off the excess, because again it picks up a lot of product, and just kind of darken up. Oh my god, I just got it on the bottom of my face. Okay. Right, going in again. So, oh my god, my hair is such a mess. I literally just washed it, and I always just let my hair air dry because I don't do fancy when it comes to my hair. So again, I'm just blending that in slightly so it's just connecting with that first shade. And I'm going to go on to the other side. And okay, I love this brush. I keep on mentioning this brush, but it's literally a brush that's £1 from Primark, and I love using it to help define out a corner and to help make more of a winged look, because that's what I prefer personally. So let's go in now. I might go in with this Spectrum shade just here, a bit more of a transition shade. What the hell has happened to my hand? I think when I tapped off the excess, it's like I got freckles on my hand. Oh my god, I'm a mess. I am a mess. So this shade is, if I can get it up, it's called Celestial. So this is just a plain, oh god, try and find a clean brush. I've got clean brushes, but just a brush that would work. So I'm going to take that on to kind of the rest of the lid, but not overly going over like too much. So that's just going to go here. Just to blend it out a bit. Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay. That actually worked quite well. I didn't think it was gonna blend in too much, and it's not so much of a standout shade just because I only want it just to kind of blend those shades together again. So okay, great. And we're gonna go in with a shimmer, and I feel like, I don't know why I clicked. I kind of feel like, do I want to go? Yeah, we'll go in with in the gold one just because I haven't tried that one yet, and that's called Shaken, and and it is kind of got a star on it, so I feel like it's not meant to be eye safe, but why do Colourpop do this? I've mentioned it so many times before as well, but it is, I mean, essentially it is safe, but you just have to be very careful. Like, I'm not going to be literally shoving glitter in my eye. That's just not that's not how I do things. But I'm just tapping it on slightly, but obviously they give that warning. And of course some of the shades as well do stain, but these ones I've not had any issue with like staining previously, so it probably won't be any of these ones. Okay, that's gone on so nicely, and I haven't even sprayed or anything. Like Colourpop shadows I will always rave about, they're just really, really nice. Okay, and I'm not going in too far today, so brilliant, I like that. I don't have an eyeliner with me, I should have bought one, but alas, we will carry on. So I'm going to finish off with the lips now, and I'm going to go in with one of my Colourpop lippy pencils in the shade Frenchy, and I'm going in with a bullet lipstick by Beauty Bay. I could talk. So yeah, I'm going to quickly do those off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so my lips are looking a little bit overdrawn, but that's fine. I love them a bit popping. So yeah, this is my finished look using pretty much all products for a second impression. That makes sense. I can't talk today, but yeah, I really like everything. Maybe the foundation needs to be put to rest, because it's just, I just don't think it's gonna work in, no matter if I use lighter drops or anything. It looks okay on camera, but honestly, like, if you look at the comparison, I haven't even gone that far down on my neck, but there is a big difference. But I think it looks okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work. But everything else has worked really well. Yeah, again, these are still some products that I really, really like and will continue to use. So yeah, thank you so much. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. I do have a second page for my makeup now, if you want to have a closer look at some of the makeup that I own. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week so far, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.